They'll run it with the 85 MVP, Marcus Allen.
Here we go. Always on offense here.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Steve Young going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Gurley's a beast, man.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Dude, I got a new line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, pretty good.
I got 15's mine. I'll take it.
All right, so Panther, try to attack the middle, man, deep. Back somewhere in the middle. Be my safety blanket. Here we go.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Good job cutting that off.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
What's that? You can tell just by...
Now a draw play for Gurley. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Good route, Panther.
Schuster, it's complete. Touchdown.
Good route.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 37 yards.
There we go, gentlemen.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm playing with... I still have my 90 Vic.
This will be taken short.
But, yeah, I still have them.
Yeah,
I need to
across the 20
one or the other
to the 21-yard line.
But, man, what do you think about Mahomes so far? I realize that I move around the throw with Vic anyways. I mean, do you ever see me take off that often?
Offense set a line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws.
Got there.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
We want me to play.
Hey, exit.
Anywhere?
Mike 52, Mike 52. Squeeze, double. Mike 52, Mike.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Yep.
And how about this?
37
and long, and they're going to go
14
for it.
It's a half. We end up whooping them.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
Oh, man.
Now this is caught. He hits more. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Allen. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
60 or. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
From the 36, Young. Allen has it, left side. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Watch that middle, John. Watch that middle. I'm going to take off right away.
Young working out of the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Heavy, you got heavy. Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do, don't let 89 go deep. Double time,
Yeah, he has to do something quick, you two, back.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's the former Titan, Tyrann Mathieu with the pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight
stopped,
spot.
but you should have stopped. That was on me, 100%.
Chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now out. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
I had 11 guys in
I don't
coverage.
think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 38, Young. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the Giants, who are having a quarterback change. And, look, Daniel Jones looked good, but they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield. In a big way. Not just as a runner, obviously, but his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, make plays in open space. 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Horrible news, not just for the Giants, but how about fantasy football teams? All right, if you got Saquon Barkley, many of you selected him at #1 in your draft. Now he's going to be out for a decent portion of the season. You better hit your waiver wire and get Wayne Gallman quickly.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Now on second down, this is Gurley.
There you go.
Gets through and now an opening.
Zone hawk, what is that? Is that a superstar trait? Or is that
second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
He does his jukes and stuff faster.
On first down, it's Gurley. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Deep. I don't care what route
because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Yep. All right, someone jump on him. I don't care. Yo, Panther, try it out. Panther, try it out. All right, count 1 Mississippi and just go straight left. Don't hit speed till you catch it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And shutting him off, now open field.
Hey, great job. Great job.
Titans. Todd Gurley, 32 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball
line's solid, man.
Perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Oh, did you?
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
He played good.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He's getting there.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Trying to get enough points to get a power up for Mahomes, get him to a 91.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right?
I got prepared for defenses like yours, man.
And the Titans able to bring him down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. After the sack on first down, Young. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 16 yards, a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The Ravens on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Young. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Young now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. It'll be Young again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defense,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And they're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Tyreek Hill.
Good route, Panta.
73 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game is to be in on second half no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
You guys are nasty.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 28-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 10, Young steps away to his left. Now he's going to, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
That's it, baby. We're going. At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gators. I'm on.
Watch tight end. 4 down.
Clear.
Check.
It's Young on 1st down. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
No way.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now a carry for Allen. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Flushed out right. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Young from the shotgun. This is caught. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's go.
They'll run. This is Allen. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens cut into that lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for two. From the shotgun, it's Young. Dancing, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On second and 12, Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 43. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Hey, switch gears.
Mahomes going to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
These guys are running off like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Here's Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 5.
Check. Watch twist. Kill.
Hey, 57.
Audible.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Make this movable. Wait forever.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They try right side here. Gurley. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on the sideline, and I think this one might just be over. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
He's got a man wide open. It's Herman Moore.
Yo, what was... I had deep right flat. What happened out there? Was the corner supposed to go deep or short?
53 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with.
I just want to make sure I didn't play that around. Not calling me around.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, Young. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Herman Moore. 35 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Seems like anyone with Ninja in their name is just annoying. My personal experience. He's a fighter, though.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from